0. Pause. iPhone.
Okay, I'm going in to make potato wedges. Make some potato wedges. So, I'm not going to stop and start this stupid recording over and over and over. I'm just going to do it. And we'll see how I go. If I have to stop this recording, it'll be because of an accident. But let's not look at it that way and just hope for the best. Okay.
Pause. Button.
So I want to get a roasting tray out. I don't know if I'll use a roasting tray or a baking tray. No, we'll use a baking tray, I think. So, not finding those. Oh shit. Okay, that's one baking tray. Oh, where's the other one? The other baking tray now. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Fucking. I found the other one. Now. Right. Okay. Now put this roasting pan away. An awful lot of noise. Okay, I'm going to put foil on the trays. Aluminium foil on the trays. Let me make sure that this oven stove is turned off because I'm going to preheat the oven. Okay, I'm going to preheat the bloody thing. Let me see what's in here. Nothing. Okay. Make a few batches of potato thingies today. So we want it on about, I want it on fan forced, and the temperature I want is about, I don't know, 160 maybe. About 180. Yeah, that should be better. Okay. Now, I'm going to put foil on these trays now before I do anything. That's kind of. Okay, let's keep 20. You want enough to cover the tray, but not too much. Okay, that's one tray done. That's one done. Now the other one. Okay, let's see. That's enough. Okay, There we go. Now I'm going to tuck the corners right in. I never think to do that, but I'm doing that now. I'm tucking the corners right in. Tucking them right down. Chucking them in. Okay. Tucking the corners right down so they don't stick out everywhere. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Peel some potatoes. Peel those first. The idea is to try and fill up both trays. I'm going to use some cooking spray. If I can find the bloody shit. Not likely. Oh, that sucks, because sometimes cooking spray is pretty good. Sometimes it's not, but when you need it, you can't find the bloody stuff. Okay. Now, I need this shit to spray over the foil. Okay. Right. Okay. It's heaps. That's a lot. Okay. Now. I'm going to peel the potatoes. And as I peel them, I'm going to cut them. I'm going to make potato wedges today, and I cannot wait. So today I didn't really do much, so I didn't record much. Obviously I'm doing a cooking recording now, so I can obviously afford to do one. Some of us who are using YouTube, some of whom some of whom you know who you are, who I'm talking about. I don't necessarily do recordings for the hell of recording, but when I'm bored and I want to record something, yes, it's like an audio memory, but for me it's like writing in my blog. I write because it's therapeutic, I write because I like writing, but sometimes I don't want to write, sometimes I want to do audio blogging instead of writing, so I use YouTube for my audio platform and, my blog for my writing platform. So when I do recordings, yes, there is a purpose to it, or I guess I wouldn't be doing recordings, but my purpose is just to enjoy the experience of doing a recording, just to enjoy the feeling of making like a sound snippet of parts of my life.
Twitter, now, notification.
That I can look back on when I listen to it later. It's like I can't see photos, so I use audio rather than, pictures. Now, I know this is summing up what someone else might have said, but how I see it is that I like doing recordings. So to me, so long as I do something that will interest me to look back on later, then that's really the whole purpose of me doing the recording, is so that other people can say, yeah, it's nice, but at the end of the day, it's about me and what I want to remember for later, whether or not other people want to listen or not. So, yeah, it's a bit of both and, really. It's about entertaining other people and it's about entertaining myself, and I know memories and whatnot come into it too, but, it's pretty much I can't see to do pictures and video footage, so I do writing in my blog and audio on YouTube instead of videos and photos. That's kind of the way I view this whole recording saga or recording scenario, or whatever you'd like to say. Like if I could see, I'd be doing photos of me cooking and posting them up on Facebook and everything. But it's quite obvious that ain't going to happen. So I do audio instead of posting photos. I do audio instead. So that's the way I get around all of this. I'm not going to do a recording if there's nothing to record. If I'm sitting there and it's silent, why would I do a recording when it's going to be silent? But if I've got a seeing eye dog with me when I get my new seeing eye dog, I can do a recording where you'll hear the seeing eye dog running around in the background. So if I'm at home, I might do a soundscape where I go about my daily routine, but I don't say anything, so you can hear the seeing eye dog. You can hear it, puffing or panting or walking or whatever you'd expect to hear a dog doing. There'll be some noise in the background due to the dog. So yeah, God, some of these potatoes are difficult to peel. Bloody things. Tell you what, potatoes are very difficult to peel. They're very difficult. I'm going to do a couple of batches of potato wedges. Cut those up. Okay, we get a knife. I'm going to start cutting. What I like about this cutting board is I can cut from any position on here. Okay, and the pieces are not going to go everywhere. Right? So yeah. Just yes, everything is fine. I'm going to do potato wedges today. What I do is cut. How do I explain it? I'll explain with this next potato how I'm doing this. What I do is I cut the potato lengthways. So I hold the potato and hold it so that both ends are facing up and down, so that it's facing, one end of the potato is facing at me, the other end is away. Then I cut down the middle of that one potato. Then I cut 1/2 into quarters. Then I'll cut the other quarters. They're like big potato chips. They're like having a big potato chip. Come apart, get off. Or you can cut it down in half the other way too, to make the wedges a little bit smaller, although it's a bit, if you do that, that makes it a bit weird. I won't do that again. That makes them a bit small. Okay, so what I much prefer to do is cut half potato, half down lengthwise. And that way I cut a good potato wedge and don't make it too little. Oh Jesus, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to peel one more potato. And I'm going to put 2 trays of them in the oven. So, to drizzle it with olive oil and a bit of, I might melt a bit of butter. Okay, I might get potatoes out. Potatoes. How many potatoes am I going to do? Another one. And we'll just see what happens from there on. So I've got to wash the potato, then start peeling it. Again, I don't like peeling potatoes, but I know they have to be done. The reason I love making homemade baked potato wedges is because I know what's in them. I know how I'm doing them. I know that I bought the potatoes fresh from the store. They're not absolutely shit, crappy stock from bloody, excuse my French, but some of the Chinese imported veggies. Yeah. Ugh, I don't think so. Wish I didn't have to peel potatoes, but oh well. Suppose whatever. Now this is a very big potato. I'm going to have to cut this one in half. Oh darling, okay. Bloody. So I'm not pausing and stopping the recording today because I don't want to. At any other time I might be able to do that. I can stop and start recordings. Bloody things. Trying to peel it and bloody skin gets stuck. Friggin' things. Now I'm going to do two trays of them. I think what I might do, just to make sure they're cooked evenly, is place them on the tray and put them both in, and in about 30 minutes I might just rotate the trays. So the one on the bottom will sit on the top and the other one on the top will sit on the bottom. So I'll put the top tray that's on the top shelf on the stove, put the bottom tray up on the top, and then put the top tray on the bottom. Or maybe I'll just leave them as they are and just see what happens. Okay. Cut that up. I love this cutting board, I love it. I'm going to cut that in half because it's quite a massive big potato. And I'm going to cut that down into quarters, quarter. Oh, except that makes it like a diced wedge, not an actual potato wedge. Oh, that doesn't work for me. No, I don't really like that. I like it the other way. Oh, shit. Oh, bugger. Fucking hell. That's... yeah, I don't know. I don't know so much. I don't know. I think the other way makes it more even. Where you cut the whole potato, the entire potato gets cut long ways down the middle. So you're not cutting it in half, a short width, you're cutting it long ways down. Anyway, that should be heaps of... I'll see how that goes. as for the butter, I think I might just drizzle with, I'm going to put the olive oil away, I don't need any more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to just drizzle the things with olive oil. So I'm going to slowly do both trays with, I might have to do more potatoes yet because I don't know, I want to try and cover both trays equally with potato wedges. I'm going to have to do 2 more potatoes. Yeah, 2 more potatoes. Yeah, because yeah, I'm going to have to do a couple more potatoes. Maybe 3 of them, possibly. Because that's cover the tray pretty well with one lot of things. Anyway, I've got 1 tray spare, so if I need to make any more potato wedges, I can. I'll just worry about that then, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that then, because what happens if we're not hungry and don't want any more, or something. You never know. You never know. And you never know, really. You never really know until you say, hey, I'm still hungry. So yeah, let's just see how that goes. Now I'm going to do a little drizzle in olive oil. A little drizzle in olive oil. Or do I use butter? I can't decide. I might season it with olive oil. I might season it with olive oil. A little bit of salt. So a little drizzle like so. Oh, hang on. Like this. Whoops, hang on. A little drizzle like that. Oh, I've just got it everywhere, hang on. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. And if any of us are still hungry by the time I've got those potato wedges, then yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Drizzle it with a little bit of salt. And get a bit of salt out if I can find the fucking stuff. A little bit of salt. I'm going to put it in my hand before I do this. That's heaps. So now I'm going to use a little bit of salt. Oh, wrong one. A little bit more salt. Should be heaps of salt. Heaps. Don't need that much salt, really. Now I'm just going to knock it off my fingers and use the leftover salt. Leftovers for pressing it gently. Pressure. Just pitter patter, pitter pat, pitter pat. Okay, now I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to get spices. Spices, yum. I'm going to put, where are the spices now? Come on. Oh, Jesus. Here they are. There they are. Now, I'm going to put the salt away. Okay. The other tray's there if need be. I'm going to tip some spices in to my hand. Now I'm going to gently sprinkle some of it over. Pitter pat, pitter pat. Okay. Take any excess shit away. Anything that's excessive, get rid of it. Get rid of anything excessive on there. Okay, got rid of it. Got rid of it. Anything that's excessive has to go. And we'll just have to see what comes of that. Okay, just have to see what. Where's the lid that I put there now? I'm going to put that away before I go and put anything else into the oven. Okay, now oven mitt. That over there. Okay. Now, I'm going to get the oven mitts out. And I'm going to turn it down to about 160. I'm going to put it in for 160 for about 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's about that. Okay. Now, I can't be sure if I'll use the other tray yet. I need to clean the stove. There's a bit of oil on that. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. Shit everywhere. Okay, I'm going to have to clean all that up. It went. It physically did a rumbo jumbo all over the bench. Okay. Baked potato wedges. Yum. Can't be sure if I need to do more potatoes or not. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. Can't be sure. I'll probably do them anyway. I reckon I might just peel. Oh, I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to use one of those trays of potatoes. We'll see what happens in the interim. We'll just have to see. I know Karen likes eating them. I think I will just get them ready. More potatoes have you got? Okay, so one. As for this stupid vegetable crisper, it nearly fell out onto my foot. Bloody thing. I think that potato might be rotten, but I don't know. I know they have to get eaten, so I might as well start peeling and cutting, peeling and cutting, peeling and cutting. Just so I can say that I've done it. Potatoes are bloody rotten. I know next week I would like to make jacket potatoes. Can't say how I'll go with it because I've never done it before. In fact, I've never done this before, ever. Pretty much trying to find a way to use up the potatoes so they don't go rotten any further. And I've got to put potatoes in my next shopping list because they all get eaten very, very fast. Take all the roughage off now. Oh, Jesus. All the roughage off. Okay. Oh, yuck. That's that one. Next one. I'm doing one tray at a time so I don't need to even rotate the friggin' trays at all. Don't even have to bother with that. So there you have it. I'm doing potato wedges for tea tonight. Potato wedges. Yum. I would rather make homemade potato chips or potato wedges and then bake them. Just bake them. I think you can wash them, fry them once in a deep fryer, drain off the oil, dry them and then do them again. But that is a lot of mucking around. It is so much easier for me, just peel the potatoes and chuck them straight in the oven. So much fucking easier for me to do that. I hate mucking around when I cook. Me, I just want to cook dinner and get out of the kitchen. I don't want to be fucking around. If I did, I would get the slow cooker to do it for me all day. But in any case, if I truly wanted to stuff around, then yeah, I probably wouldn't have an issue with it. But I don't like stuffing around when I cook, so I don't. Something's wrong with these fucking potatoes. Let me check this bloody thing. People say there's brown spots in the potato that you've got to cut out. Now I can feel any little yucky dodgy bits by the texture of the potato. If it's a bit soft, if it's a bit rough, etc., then I know, oh, I need to cut that out. I need to do this, I need to do that. I love this cutting board. It has made my life so much easier. It rolls, the veggies that I put on the board rolls to the edges. And there are three sides of this board with a ledge. So the veggies roll toward the ledges and not toward the edge of the board, which means that I have so much more control over where the veggies are going so that I don't drop them on the ground or find them, you know, the next morning dried up where I've missed a piece of potato or carrot because it's rolled onto the bench to somewhere onto the bench and I couldn't find it. Doesn't happen no more. So, yeah, I think when I've got control over the food on the cooking board, I can actually enjoy myself a lot better because I know when I cook, I'm not going to lose pieces of vegetables that I may find the next day rotten on the ground or on the bench somewhere. Some of these potatoes are really small. might need to do a couple more potatoes, I think, because now I'm going to cut the potato lengthways, so downways. So length is down the length of the potato, but not actually, you know, cutting the potato in half to make a diced thing. I'm doing it downways to make wedges, not dices, not squares, but wedges. There we go. So rather than have both ends of the potato facing left and right, I've got the edges of the potatoes facing up and down. So one end is facing toward me, the other end away. Then I'm cutting slices out of the wedges and pressing them down to the back of the board where the fucking ledge is. And am I getting a lot of mess everywhere? A little bit, but not any vegetable mess. Just a little bit of, you know, a bit of just water and crappy mess like that. But that's about it. This is just so much fucking easier now that I've got my cutting board. It has a very slight slope downwards to the left, just so that anything rolling will roll to the left instead of off of the board to the right, which is fucking awesome. It's sloped just enough to keep the veggies on the board, but not enough to make them, you know, make them like literally so that the board is too slopey to cut with. It's got a very, very gradual, gentle incline toward the left, very slight, so that the veggies gravitate toward the left to the ledge rather than toward the right and to the back and off the bench in all directions, which is fucking awesome for me, because now I can make potato wedges without freaking out that I'm going to make a mess and lose potato all over the bench. So I feel a lot more control, a lot more secure, and just so much easier. Oh, it's just so much better. Just so much easier. Oh wow, this is really good. Now I want to see, oh God, hang on, all of this has to fit on the edge, on the tray properly. Yep. It has to, I expect it to, Maria. I expect it to fit on the tray properly. Yes, I do. Yes. Yes. Come on. Get on the tray. Hurry up. Get on the tray. Right. Another batch here, which I think should be plenty. Plenty of. Now. Plenty, I reckon. Bloody plenty. Yep. Now, this time, I might season it with herbs and spices as well. Might just do that. Season it with herbs and spices too. Okay. I might do a single mix of salt and herbs in my hand, like so. I'm going to do pinch of salt, so just a bit. Okay, that's enough. And herbs. Herbs. Oh, hang on, where's the... Yeah. Now I'm going to mix it all together and go all over the thing. All over the thingy. Okay. Pit pat pat. Gently all over top of everything. Okay. Then drizzle with olive oil. Yep. Drizzle with olive oil. Yep. 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 Put that back on before I do that because I don't want shit everywhere. Oh, get on. Frigging thing. Bloody thing. Okay. Drizzly, drizzly, drizzly. Right. Where's the lid first? Okay. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Okay. Nice little bit of olive oil. There we go. There we go. Little light drizzle. Okay. Yep. And in the middle there, we want a bit more. Oops, not too much, but just some. Okay. Right. Yep. A little bit more there. Oh, stop already. That's good enough. It's perfect, I think. I don't need any more. And then I'm going to get some paper towel in a bowl to drain off the oil, like so. Got to put the oil on, the lid on the oil container, and I'm going to get a bowl to drain. I'm going to get a big bowl and then I'm going to put some paper towel in it. So I've got to put the oil away. Then I've got to get some paper towel in a big bowl. Yes. Put that to the back. So that to the front there and the other one to the very back, and put that in the oven. I'll do that, and that way everything will just happen as it does. Okay. Now okay. Right, get some paper towel in a big bowl. In a minute. Yep. This is gonna work somehow. It won't. Oh, isn't going to work. No, it won't work. Oh, look at that. It's not going to work out at all. Not going to work. Not happening. Not happening, Jose. No, not going to work out. Not at least the way I planned to do it anyway. Oh, shit. Sit it there. Yep. Yep. I was going to make large cups of tea and coffee for us. Ah, yes. Large cup of tea, large cup of coffee. Yes. So, I'm going to get a very great big bowl out. Don't think that's big enough. Oh, I need a chips bowl, I think. Yes. I need a chips bowl. God, Jesus. A chips bowl. Fuck. What a problem that. And I'm going to get some paper towel in there to drain off the fucking oil that I've got in this friggin' trays now. So to drain off all the oil. Yep. Now, put that down in a layer. And make another layer. Like so. Oh no. That's not how I plan to do it. Just like that. Yeah. Lay it that way. And the oil is going to drain off into the wedges. Yes. Okay. And I'm just going to make large cups of tea and coffee for us.
340. Press home to unlock.
348. Okay. 348. I'm going to get ready to make tea. And so I've essentially got to, I might clean up actually. Yes, I might do that. Might clean up a bit. A bit of a clean up. Yeah, it's a bit messy over here and I can't make tea with a messy dish. I won't do it. Roasting chicken, I cannot fucking wait. Fucking wait at all to make this. Oh, everything is fucking this. Hang on a second, Karen! Hang on! Where's the fucking phone?
3:49 p.m. Passcode fee. Stop. Recorder Netflix. Recorder HQ. Stop.